So this story you don't want to miss. Have you ever maybe you were in grade school with someone and they moved away, their dad got transferred, or they lived in your neighborhood and they had to move and then you just lost touch with them. But you remember them and you always wonder what happened to them. Maybe they left an indelible impression upon you. Well, something kind of bad happened a couple of days ago, and I was so mad I didn't know what to do. And I was praying, God, please send someone to me to calm me down, someone who can understand the situation, relate to the situation, and give me some encouragement about it. So I was given the number of this woman to call, and the name rang a bell with me, and I'm like, gosh, that would just be way too weird. So anyway, I had to leave a message, and then she called me back. And I was like, I think I know you from a long time ago. Did you play in a golf tournament at Willow Point Country Club in 1979? And she goes, oh my gosh, yes, yes. And I said, it was me you played with, and we had to go into sudden death. And she's like, oh my gosh, I remember. So anyway, she was able to help me out with the situation. She understood the situation, and I was so comfortable, and it was just such an answer to a prayer and a God thing that I always wondered through the years, like, whatever happened to her? Because the sad thing was, not only was she just such a good-hearted person, but her mom had cancer. And I remember she was wearing a scarf around her head, and I hated that. And I always wondered, did her mom survive? Did she beat that cancer? So I was able to ask her yesterday, and unfortunately, she was 14. Her mom died the next year after that golf tournament, and that's very, very sad. But we reconnected, and we're going to be hooking up again soon. And all of that ties in, even though this is not a romance story, this is reconnecting with a long lost friend that I met once in my life. But that just goes to show how, God puts you where you need to be. Only God could have created that situation. So this is my printed copy that I was given to proofread. It is going into production, and soon it will be available for purchase. But all of this just ties into connections, reconnections, divine timing. I hope you've enjoyed this message. I just couldn't wait to share it, because yesterday that was so exciting. It was just put the topping on a bad situation. It just made it all okay. If you want to write me, Kat with a K, at dearcat.com. Have a great evening or a great day, depending on what time of day you watch this.